Quiz? The quiz must flow. This sub-message is 31/29. The hype train must roll. well worth resubscribing for outright.
Good evening and welcome to Quiz Night Outright. How are you all doing? Welcome on in this wonderful warm Wednesday in the UK here. It is actually quite glorious outside. I can still see the sun peeking through the trees in front of me, and it has been very nice indeed. Very warm in the office, I will say that. It got up to 28 degrees Celsius in the office today, which is going to serve me well, at least for a sort of practice for temperatures like that when I do go over to the States in bloody hell a week's time from now, pretty much. It's not far away when I actually go on the flight. It was actually next Friday, but still, basically a week away.
Those amazing tones of the outright theme. Let's get ready for 21.5 minutes of pure chaos. My body is so ready.
Yeah, absolutely ready, are you, Puzzle Dan? Thank you very much for the 37th reset. Let's see if you are ready for 21.5 minutes of pure chaos. And also, we got a 19-month... Oh, hang on. We'll catch this one first. Matt?
So if it's bright outside, it must be out bright.
It is out bright, yes. You have a ding and a buzz at the same time. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Matt. Appreciate that. Catching up with other notifications, has got Chris M. Dixon with a 19-month resub. Well worth resubscribing for Outright. It's been a while since we've played Outright. I think the last time possibly was at my 4-year anniversary special, so goodness me.
This is your daily reminder that asparagus is just broccoli without branches. In any case, I'm off to Silverstone tomorrow morning.
Asparagus is just broccoli without branches. No, I would disagree. The stench that it produces in the sort of the off products, very different, I would probably say, for those that can smell that, of course. But enjoy Silverstone though. Do enjoy Silverstone or whatever you're doing down that way. I don't think it's the F1 right yet. It should be Monaco this week, I think.
Get your office to buy a fan.
Then thank you for the 41-month resub there, Shadow. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Proogs. Get your office to buy a fan. There are multiple fans already in the office, and I have my own personal fan as well that nobody else can use. But that certainly helps. But yeah, it's just along one side of the office, there's just these massive windows, and from like afternoon onwards, sun comes straight through those windows, and it just gets stupid hot in there very quickly. And there is no like air conditioning system. There's a heating system, and there's like a sort of an air purifying system, and we have blinds and curtains, but that doesn't help because the actual glass of the window just retains so much heat and just radiates the heat inside the office, despite all of the blinds and curtains that we have in the office. It's just difficult to get the heat out, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and I mean, I've been there for a couple of years now at that office, so I know what I'm dealing with, and if I didn't like it, I would be working from home. Working from home, I don't want to do. Office is okay, and I can tolerate the heat. It's not too bad. So long as it doesn't go too far beyond 30. 30 is like the limit. Anything hotter than that is just getting ridiculous. Last year, when we had the 40-degree heat wave, surprisingly, in the office, it only got up to 29. We managed to somehow keep the heat of the office at 29, despite it being like nearly 40 degrees outside. That one day, that one heat wave day we had last year. Don't know how I managed to sort that out, but yeah, we did. And anyway, I'm just talking about stuff that doesn't really matter right now. We got the where am I catching up to? Puzzle Down with the 37-month resub, Chris with the 19-month resub, Kamikaze with the 5-month resub. There, the hype train must roll. It certainly did, and then it departed without any passengers. Unfortunately, I don't think we actually hit at any levels, but I appreciate all the support. And we also had a 31-month resub from ABME. This message is 31/29. Yes, for those that were listening in earlier on with one of the pretzel tracks, it was an interesting 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 2/4 arrangement, or 10/4, or 4 plus 4 plus 6/4. There was a very weird time signature kind of matching, but I kind of like it because everything is sort of in 2.5 bars groups. if that makes sense. So yes, 31/29 would be a hell of a beat, I will say that. Thank you very much for the 31-month resub. Plus 100 bits from Only Saying the Quiz Must Flow. Thank you very much for that. And the 38 months from Ralph, who says, quiz? In lowercase. Thank you very much for the 38-month resub there, Ralph. Greatly appreciate that as well. 29th time. I mean, it's Prime, so that's going to be an absolute help, isn't it, in terms of subdividing a bar? Goodness me. Now, 5s and 7s, I could just about do a quintuplet. I could just about handle doing a quintuplet. Septuplets are hard. And then don't even get me started on a 7 against 11. The 7-11 challenge. No chance of me being able to do that anytime soon without a lot of serious practice to get that down working. But then it's not going to be useful in any meaningful conversation except for doing the 7-11 challenge. That's the only time that would make any sort of sense. Quintuplets on triplets. Oh yeah, quints on trips is a really wonky kind of thing. That one is very difficult to do, but
I promise
really
I
cool.
am not responsible for any Scrabble sprints or scientific spelling today, because I didn't write anything.
You didn't write anything, and yet here are the triple babies, the triplets coming in from It's Sportsy. Thank you very much for the 27-month resub there, Sportsy. Greatly appreciate that. Hope you're doing well this fine evening, early afternoon for you, or somewhat afternoon, actually, not early afternoon, somewhat afternoon for you. You're about the same, are you, Bassoonist? So I'm guessing there's a couple of people out there that might be interested in some Adam Neely content or Sungazer content. You're in good company here. Right, let's get into some quiz, because that's why you're actually here, isn't it? You're actually here for some quiz tonight. And we've got 2 packs of Outright lined up for you tonight. The first one comes courtesy of Shadowmane PX41, and it has a bit of a story element to it, I'll probably say, because this is the one I've been able to see ahead of time. The second game later on this evening is going to be courtesy of Mr. Matt the Ref, who asked me quite some time ago now that next time that he wants to write a pack, he wants to do it in such a way so that I am able to play it. So Matt has written a pack. It has been proved by Alex. I'll say the Shadowmane pack has been proved by Colo. And hello, Mark. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for the 16-month resub there. So Matt later on has written the pack and Alex has checked it. He has exported the CSV file and I have not even opened it. I have not even opened the attachment in Discord yet. I will be downloading it live, putting it straight into the Unity engine without me even looking at it, and we'll hope that the export is all good to start with, and then I get to be able to play some outright without knowing the questions ahead of time, and hopefully I'll get out around 1.
Absolute Estea guilt transfer, skip.
And I've been told one of the rounds possibly needs an explanation. I don't know how the hell we're going to deal with that, since I don't know what the rounds are, but we will figure that out nearer the time. First of all, though, let's get on with the first pack this evening by Shadowmane. And if you'd like to play this game, go to outright.live, special website for this game, outright.live. You'll need to put in a name, hopefully something that is somewhat indicative of your actual name on Twitch, and you'll also need a room code. The room code you want is 25037. That is the room code you need to enter in to play this game, courtesy of Shadowmane PX41. Now, for those of you out there maybe new to Quiz Night in the past couple of months and have maybe never seen Outright before, the game premise, it sounds simple. 21.5 minutes on the clock, and you need to get through to the end. You need to get out at the right time. What does that mean, get out at the right time? So it's split up into 4 rounds. The first 3 have 15 questions apiece, and you're either going to be typing your answers or selecting the correct answer from the screen provided. Get correct answers, you get points on the board, and also you get a big scary button at the bottom of your screen that says get out. So at some point in the round, you have to get out of the round to secure your place into the next round. Giving me wrong answers does not give you any opportunity to get out. You have to get out when you give me a right answer. But you must get out at some point in the round before the timer hits 0. Otherwise, that is it. You are eliminated from the game. You are left in the game, as you say, and you have not gotten out. But other twist on it is, once you have gotten out of the round, you can't score any more points, even if there are questions later on that you would have known the answer to and you could have scored points. So it's a risk versus reward that you have to deal with in this game constantly. The leaderboard will be on the left, constantly jockeying for position. You'll see your name against everybody else in real time. You have to figure out when you want to get out of the round to try and secure your place into the next round. There are a couple of extra situations to worry about at the end of round number 2, which is the halfway point of the game. You do need to be in the top half of the pack as well as getting out in order to get through to the next round. So that's where points start to get to matter. Round 3, we reset the scores, so we sort of bring it all back down to 0 for those that are still in. And then round 4 is the final 3-minute blitz, where the point values of the questions increase dramatically over time. And the longer you're in the round, the more they're worth to you. But only one can get out at the end of the game. Whoever has the highest score and has gotten out will be the winner of the game. For those that may have seen Bank Job from Channel 4 in the past, it's kind of like that, only it's just quiz questions and try and get them fast. That's pretty much all it is. It's not, well, it's press your luck, glassy press in so far as you're pressing your luck as to how far to play the round. There's no whammy per se, because there's no sort of random wrong. It's just if you don't know it, then you can't get out. That's the only thing. And you can't wipe your score to 0 yourself on getting a wrong answer. That's not, that aspect of a whammy does not exist in this game. It's not wipeout. But it is a fast and frenetic game. And I will just remind everyone ahead of time again, before we do start the game proper, you do not have to get out on the first question you get right. You will see a scary button at the bottom of your screen appear when you do get your first question right. And once you do that, once you've hit that big scary button, you are out of the round, but you can't score any more points. So only click that button if you think you are done for the round and want to move on to the next round. It might be that the round you see is not to your liking and you just want to get out because you're not liking the questions and you're just lucky to get one right. But in other cases, I would stick in for possibly another question at the very least, unless we're getting to like question 10, question 11. Possibly you might want to think about getting out at that point. Just a few things to think about if you are brand new to the game outright. Exactly, Bassoonist. Go as far as you can in the time that you have been given. In the first 3 rounds, they are 4.5 minutes. The final round is 3 minutes. 15 questions apiece in the first 3 rounds, and then has many questions as we can get through in round number 4. And with my special edition, we were able to get to like question 24, something like that, of possible 30 questions. I don't think we'll ever get to 30 questions in the final round, but we can write for that many. Right, I think that is all of the waffle I need to talk about. We're at 8:15, so let's get to the final 1-minute countdown on the way and get this game going proper. So your last chance to get into this game to play Outright.live, room code of 25037. We have 28 names wanting to play here, and hopefully one of you will be our winner from this hack. The clock will always be visible on screen. The remaining time in the round will be in the top bar. The entire remaining time of the game will be faded in the background, just to give you that imposing doom that the end is nigh. 30 seconds left to make your mind up. You can, of course, hit the get out button right now and you will be removed from the game, but I would recommend you have a go at the very least. As I say, this pack from Shadowmane has a bit of a story element to it, but that doesn't really affect the general knowledge that is being asked for. So I hope you enjoy the story, I hope you enjoy the pack, and let's play Outright. Good luck. 21 and a half minutes on the clock, and that time starts now. Round number 1. You need to answer up to 15 of the questions given. Words will appear one by one. You might need to type your answers. You might need to choose the correct answer. So we are mixing it up from round number 1. It could be typing, could be clicking your answers. Fast answers will score more points, a maximum of 15 on each question. And the correct answer gets you a get out button for 10 seconds at a time. Get out at some point before the round timer at the top of the screen hits 0. Otherwise, you will be eliminated. If you decide not to get out, you'll have to answer another question to get that button in again. If you don't get out, you are eliminated. Once you are out, you can't score any more points. The points will matter when we get into round number 2. Good luck. Hello? Is anybody there? Anyone at all? Is there anybody there? That's what we like to see. First question. It is a sea of green. Everybody getting it right. The correct answer that you should have gone for was yes. Yes, we have some people here. Good. I'm reaching you from the 23rd century. You know when that is, right? Yeah, we're sort of crossing the timelines in this episode of Outright. 28 got this right, so we're looking for 2200 to 2299. Possibly some pedants out there that might think it's one offset from that. I come from a world where 9-foot tall robots have ravaged society. Do you know how tall 9 foot is? Which option is the correct option? Can you do your conversions? We are looking at 2.74 meters, roughly speaking. These robots came out of nowhere, made out of the strongest metal. What fits that criteria in your time period? Big old robots, 23rd century. What's this all about? The answer we were looking for there was tungsten. Well, these robots were much tougher than that. They had weapons beyond compare. Speaking of which, what's the meerkat's name from those Compare the Market adverts? Bit of UK con here, potentially. I don't think this is over in the US. 24 got it right. Alexander Orlov was the correct answer. Simples. Sorry about that. I'm writing this in question format so that the bots don't trace this call. By the way, traces from what Blizzard video game? I see a couple of people were trying to preempt a bit and just sort of going for a 50-50 to try and get some early points. Overwatch, the correct answer there. Look, I have no right to ask you this, but I need your help to stop this carnage. Can you trust me? 3, casting doubts. Press X to doubt there. Unfortunately, did not work out for you. 26 got it right. Yes, you should be trusting them. Oh, thank God. That means the world to me. Speaking of gods, who was the ruler of the Roman pantheon? Yeah, we're trying to get past the firewalls using questions to do that. 19 got it right, 10 got it wrong. We were looking for Jupiter. All right, I'll tell you the plan as we go forward, but I've got to keep making this question heavy to throw off the bot scent. Speaking of scent, on what body part can you find your anatomical snuff box? The heck is an anatomical snuff box? No one's finding the right answer. We're looking just for a hand. Just for a hand. To do this, you're going to have to be pretty good at hacking, just like the DOJ's most wanted computer criminal in US history. What was his name again? DOJ, presumably Department of Justice. Chris, first one to blink on 81, getting it right. Kevin Mitnick was the answer there. Had to change the cipher there. These bots have more control than I thought. By the way, which of these controllers has more buttons? Few more getting out while they can. Mark, Ken, Mr. Vertigo, Ralph, I love Nixon. Nintendo 64 controller was the correct answer there. Sportsy, Toppy, Platooners, and ABB also getting out. I remember a time when people used to play games for fun, but that was a long time ago. Speaking of time, when was the Prime Meridian officially placed at Greenwich? Question 12 of 15, meaning there are only 3 left and less than a minute on the clock. 19th century, the correct answer. Believe me, if you had trouble understanding the time back then, you wouldn't be able to comprehend the number of time zones we have here. Which country in your time has the most time zones? Flyboy getting it right. Are you going to get out on that, or are you going to push for one more? France is the correct answer there. Anyway, small talk aside, this is a serious mission. The fate of the world is at stake, so I'll ask you one more time. Do you trust me? There's the... Nope, Tyson's still not trusting. Still not trusting. Correct answer there is yes. The final question then. You gotta type it. Good. I'm sending you the coordinates to a hidden base on the banks of the world's largest river by volume. Do you know what that river is? If so, I'll talk to you when you get there. Come on, Tyson. You got it right! Nicely done. Everybody's through round one. We were looking for Amazon or the Amazon or Amazon River. All 29 participants still surviving at the end of round number one, which is what we love to see, though it does mean there's going to be quite the elimination pool in round number two, because as I said before, only half of the pack will survive at the end of round number two. So you've got to get those points. At the moment, we're looking at 79 being the midpoint for the score, with a top score currently by Chunky McNuggets at 108 points, followed by Puzzle Check Train 102 and Halo on 98. Trust nobody, says Tyson. Well, it cost you a couple of points, but you managed to get question 15. Moving on to round number two. Again, answer up to 15 questions. The words of the question will appear in random order. Again, you may need to type. Again, you might need to choose the correct answer. Be prepared. Fast answers will score more points, but in this round and this round only, there is also a streak bonus. So more consecutive correct answers that you provide, the more points you get as that streak bonus. So there is now it's more preferable to get more correct answers rather than just guessing answers really early on. Correct answer will get you that get out button, and you must get out before the round timer hits 0, otherwise you're gone. And you must be in the top half of the pack, rank 15 and above, to advance to round number 3. If there's a tie, all tied participants at the point will be carried through. Alright, you made it. Next order of business, hacking your way in. The door password is going to be Blackadder. It's a bit of a typing test for you here, just making sure that you can type your way through, because we were just looking for Blackadder, making sure your keyboard still works. The bots originating from this facility. Work orders were put in by a man who shares his name with the leader of the Great Train Robbery. You know who that is? 4 got it right. Bruce Reynolds, the answer there. If you don't answer a question, it does not discount on the streak bonus. So you can miss a question out, get the next one right, and it will continue the streak bonus on. But if you give an answer, that's where it will break the streak. I did not even read that question. The correct answer was Lewis Carroll, though, for those paying attention. Bruce did some dealings in the dark web to make this project a reality. Real shady stuff, if you ask me. By the way, you know what the virtual world is called in the Tron movies? 6 got it right. We're looking for Grid, the Grid. His own money, government funds, even dark web money, all of it going into those accursed machines. Heard of an ATM? What's the T stand for? 22 got that right. It's teller for automated teller machine. Tautology in there. Automated teller machine. He kept it all under wraps while talking about a machine that would bring all of humanity together. Kind of like the one from the Terminator movies. Which one is that again? 8 got that one right. We're looking for Skynet. Moving on to question number 7. About the halfway point of the round now. Yeah, that one. Anyways, keep going deeper. You should be entering the deeper sublevels now, just beneath the Earth's crust. Mr. Fat Teeth is the first one out on 87. Hopefully that will get him through, but we'll find out. Upper Mantle was the correct answer. Don't worry about those security cameras. I'm jamming them as we speak. What was the name of the Beatles' official debut single? Lots getting that right. Second player, Sportsy, getting out there on 88. Love Me Do was the correct answer. Remember, at the end of the round, you need to be above the line to get through the round. Your target is the core of the facility. That's where we'll stop this before it starts. On unrelated note, how many pips do 3 standard 6-sided dice have? Quick math there. 13 got the quick math. 63 the answer. Oh, goodness me, there's a lot of text on this one. Couple just got taken to 50-50. Bruce told us that this was the future of mankind. I think what he meant was the death of mankind. Speaking of which, what was the name of Death's horse in the Terry Pratchett Discworld series? 12 got it right. We're looking for Binky. We have 5 players out currently at question 11 of the round. Now, you're going to see bots down there, but as parts of scrap metal. This place served as the first assembly line for the machines. By the way, where is the Carmen line? Ooh. Above sea level was the correct answer. I think I was supposed to be a multiple choice. There should also be a large machine that looks like a broken rhombicosydodecahedron. You should be able to identify it by the number of faces it has. 5 got it right. 62 faces in total. Less than a minute. 3 questions. We've only got 8 players out right now. Yeah, that's the one. The heart of the facility. This is how Bruce made the bot so powerful back then. Find a USB port and cable. USB is what? Loads of all getting that one. Universal Serial Bus, the answer there for USB. Penultimate question. Still a few places above the line not claimed. Plug it into the closest laptop that you can find and we can shut this down for good. Yeah, bit of a freebie one there. Question 14, if you dare to play it that far. Power was the correct answer. And the final question of the round. Password protected. Clue is his current age. Bruce was born on the 8th of the 21st, 1984. Or 21st of the 8th, 1984. How old would he be today? Quick maths to get in? No, unfortunately not. 38, the correct answer. And no final shifts at the end of the round. 15 players surviving through to the next round. Unfortunately, failing there were Oren, Bassoonist, Flyboy, Glassy Press, Halo, It's Sportsy Wants Candy, G. Eisens, Ken G, Midget on the Internet, Mr. Fat Teeth, Puzzle Check Train, Toppy Woppy Bippy Boppy, Tyson, and Yellowtail. Unfortunately, all failing to get out there at the right time with the right score and have been eliminated. Hard luck there for you folks. 15 though survive. It was only 4 points in it at the dividing point at the end of the round. For the 15 that survive though, we reset your scores as we move on into round number 3. Answer to 15 questions. Words of the question will appear in reverse order now. And again, it's a mixture. Typing or selecting. It could be either. Faster answer score more points. No streak bonus in this round, though. So just get them quickly to get more points. A correct answer, as usual, gets you that get out button for 10 seconds. Get out before the round timer at the bottom of the round timer at the top of the screen hits 0. Otherwise, you are gone. And once you're out, you can't score any more points in this round. And the points will matter in the final 3-minute blitz in round 4. 15 players surviving. How many will make it through to round 4? Good luck. Play, press, listen, A, it, give, let's Bruce of recording voicer. This, what's? Thankfully, we've got a sea of green on this one because we're giving you another freebie to start with. 50 got it right. We're looking for play. That's all we were looking for. Texas Dallas in 1927 it started store convenience, which convenience from lax grown race human that has long to. I think what I might do with these ones is read them forward because there's still story elements going on. Correct answer there was 7-Eleven. 14 got that right. They tap on their screens and neglect the benefits of physical labour. Who was England's last Labour Prime Minister? 8 getting that right. Gordon Brown, the correct answer. So I will show them the folly of their screen-hugging ways. Jack Donovan Foley, inventor of the art of Foley, first worked for what film studio? So 1 in 3 and only Kamikaze got it right. It's Universal Studios. I will invent a machine that will completely mitigate all their duties. In which Call of Duty game is Raul Menendez the primary villain? It's not Marcus Editor, no. We're looking for Black Ops 2. I will watch them gorge themselves on their lack of work. The Tiger Leaping Gorge is located in which country? 12 got that one right. China was the answer. Question 7. And when they are fully complacent, that is when I will do it. Just do it is the slogan for which footwear brand? 14 got it right. Nike, the answer there. Do it. It'll be a slightly different thing than that. When my machines stomp them out, then they will see the error of their ways. This page could not be found. Error message has what number? 13 got it right. Yes, error 404, page not found. Everyone that survives the purge will then rebuild the land with their own two hands. Which group sang the song, I'm a Survivor? 14 of 15 getting that right. Destiny's Child, the answer. Moving on to question 10 of 15 in the round. And so, my oath succeeds. I make machines to end the people's reliance on machines. What oath is associated with doctors? Just two, missing the mark, possibly. Typo, Hippocratic we were looking for there. Question 11. Project Primal is now in effect. Cease transmission. Which of these numbers is a prime number? Kamikaze is the first out on 86. They are through to the final round. 293, the answer. Proves is a second out on 104. Question number 12 of a possible 15. That selfish lunatic. He's risking complete extinction with this. When did the dodo go extinct again? 8 got that right. 1681. A few more getting out there. 3 questions left now. I'm shutting this place down right. Wait, what? No. Fail safes are activated. In which TV show was the 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 code important? Send. It's lost we're looking for there. Question 14. Clive getting a freebie and getting out. Bruce knew we were coming. A time-space rupture is opening in your area and the bots are coming through. Clive with the lead with the freebie on 130. What was the answer? And the final question. Good luck. Nobody's in, but just for shiggles. Grab a... You know, it's a gun case that is locked with a keypad. The password is the weapon in Cluedo, which name comes first alphabetically. And the answer there was the candlestick. No one chancing the final question. Clive getting the benefit of Shadowmane's writing there with a freebie on question 14 with the lead as well by 8 points ahead of Chunky McNuggets on 122 and Ralph in third place on 118. This is a very tight game at the top. I mean, all the way down to position 15. Cart Quiz on 79 very easily could overturn this game and take the win because in this final round the question values just keep on increasing as we get further and further in, but there's only 3 minutes of questions left. Here is the final round. Questions appear immediately and quickly, and in this round you are just typing. There is no selecting answers, it is just typing. Question 1 is worth 2, 2 is 4, 3 is 6, 4 is 8, increasing by 2 each time. The game will end immediately once we've hit 3 minutes of questions. First to give me a right answer, we'll start a 5-second pressure on everybody else to answer. If no one answers the question, then we just wait it out for 15 seconds. A correct answer activates the get out button at the bottom of the screen for 5 seconds. However, you can only get out if you are the first to do so or if you have a score higher than the previous person that did so. The winner is whoever is still out at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the round. 3 minutes left. Good luck. The machine's knife as described start pouring in through an aquamarine ring in the sky. Aquamarine is a shade of what colour? I don't think I'm going to read all this in time. Blue is correct. Angular design, they seem as if they come straight from a vorticism art movement. Wyndham Lewis founded vorticism during which war? Lots of options there. Correct answer is World War One. The red eyes stare at you, and with your body shaking, you take the gun and start firing. Who sang the 1968 song Fire? Correct answer is Arthur Brown. The bullets bounce off their skin instantly. You have no choice but to run. Who is the final host of CITV's Jungle Run? Correct answer is Michael Underwood. As you run, you slam a big red button. Red buttons won both an Oscar and Golden Globe for which 1957 film, which shares the name with the Japanese term for goodbye. Sayonara is correct. Alarms start to blare, the room turns dark red, and the machines give chase. Who was the first chaser on ITV's The Chase? Who was the first chaser? It was Mark Labette. Target fleeing, exterminate. The machines bark in a distorted mechanical voice. Which Doctor Who enemies are symbolic of the machine's last word? The Daleks is correct. As for you, you just start running. Hopefully, you're as fast as the men's record holder for the 100-meter sprint. Who is that? Correct answer is Usain Bolt. As the machines run after you, you can feel tremors as steam starts to burst from the pipes. In which year was the PC video game client Steam first established? 2003 is the correct answer. You can hear the sound of a trilling fill in the air. The machine starts shooting orange and black lasers at you. What is the name of the prison in Orange is the New Black? Mark setting the pressure. Ralph getting it right as well. Correct answer is Litchfield. You quickly find the elevator and charge for the buttons. Who is the voice of the button in the BBC show The Button for 22 points? Correct answer is Little Alex Horn. Practically, you mash the button marked G as the robots approach. What was the notorious B.I.G.'s real name for 24 points? Correct answer is Christopher George Latour. What? Okay. The door starts closed and sealed just in time. Justin Trudeau is the Prime Minister of which country? That's definitely not what the Just the D is. Anyway, Canada is the correct answer. The elevator starts to rise and you can feel the vibrations rocking with the facility. Which rock type is missing? Sedimentary, igneous, blank for 28 points. Kamikaze got it over 170. Metamorphic is the correct answer, 48 seconds. A muffled explosion can be heard and you are thrown to the floor. Who invented TNT for 30 points? Car quiz on 207 now. Alfred Nobel the answer. 40 seconds. The doors swing open and you run for your life. The charity Race for Life holds running events to raise money for the research to which disease? Correct answer is cancer. 30 seconds after the clock proves on 278. You don't dare look back for fear the machines might be closer than you think. What is the fear of machines called for 34 points? Clive's got it right. Setting the pressure. Correct answer is mechanophobia. You cursed the man that invented these machines in the first place. What was that man's name? Can you remember? 36 points. Ralph got it right. 354 currently the target. Mark to 377. Bruce Reynolds the answer. 38 points. Fire gushes down from one of the broken pipes. The fire triangle consists of heat, oxygen, and what? Clive can get it for 394. And does. The correct answer was fuel, and that is it.
Great job to Ash for being able to speed read through all of the questions. And breathe.
Oh my god. Fan! I need a fan right now and I don't even care if it comes on the mic. Oh my god. That is a hell of a people for the next Grand National. I have no idea. I have no idea how I managed to read through all those pretty
nice
much.
Work, mate. Now you're going to be burping through your own game.
Oh, I know. Well, the thing is, I don't know what we're going to be doing about reading the questions or not. I might have to get somebody else to read the questions while I play the game, because that was what happened with the last time I played the game. Was Ben was hosting it, so I didn't have to read the questions. So I may have to get one of you in. Oh goodness me, that was a lot of reading in the final round. Kind of ruined the storytelling, I suppose, in the end there, with it being read so fast. But there was no time. There was no time to because the quiz had to happen. Quiz had to happen. But quiz definitely happened for Clive. What a hell of a game that was, Clive. Dipping and diving around the top three all of the way there. Obviously with the advantage of the cheeky button on question 14. But still ahead by what we're looking at, less than 20 points there from Mark. That was one question in it at the end of that round. Just one question would have done it to take the place. So very well done to Clive, getting the top prize there. Let me do the add doots command. Clive of Legend, you get yourself 50,000 doots there. Congratulations. Skills, Ash, skills. I mean, you definitely had some skills in there as well with some of the answers. Some great answers. Mechanophobia, putting the pressure on everybody else with that. Also a great answer as well. 50,000 going to Clive, 25,000 and 10,000 for second and third place. So let's go to add doots to Mark, because you got second place getting 25,000 doots, so that congratulations. And third place, if I can get that all sorted, goes to the Lupine 1, getting 10,000 for third place. There we go. We pay out the doots. Oh goodness me. Worth looking at videos on submechanophobia, freaky underwater animatronics all rotten and sad. Oh no. no. Just no. Just no. I can't really deal with Five Nights stuff, to be fair. You know, the animatronic stuff in that I can't really deal with, but no. But congratulations to Clive on winning that, and thank you to Shadowmane and to Colo. Shadowmane for the absolutely wonderful pack, Colo for helping proofing that pack and getting it spick and span. Really wonderful story elements to it throughout the entire thing. Kind of ruined my flow in round 4, but I'll take on the challenge as it stands, and I seem to just about read all of those in time. I think I got it about right. But 5 quiz nights at Ash, yeah, something like that, Kamikaze. Oh, hello, Golden Fazbear. Anyway, thank you, Shadowmane. Wonderful pack there, and hopefully we have sealed the breach from the invasion of the bots of the 23rd century. Although, the way the AI is currently going right now, we may be closer than we think. Was there any story element left in the questions? Oh, yes, story elements, I suppose, are spoiler-free, aren't they? So let me quickly dive into that. Because, obviously, I can sort of just leave the questions as they are, but the story elements I can definitely read off. So let me get to the final sheet. I can turn the fan down a bit now as well. So where did we get up to? We got up to let me find my way there. So we had the fire triangle. We got that. Fire gushes out from one of the broken pipes. The sound of shredding metal can be heard behind you. Cease your resistance, human, says one of the robots. You choose not to reply and just charge as fast as you can. In the distance, you see a light at the end of the tunnel. With what energy you have left, you run back outside. You can also see the same helicopter that you took spinning up its blades. You hop aboard without a second thought. You turn around as the helicopter gains altitude and see the robots breaking free. As the robots start shooting at you, the ground implodes and the robots tumble down the hole. Victorious, you sit down in your seat as a final explosion engulfs the robots. Ah, yes, the cool guys and explosions and that. And you wish that you could thank that person who messaged you for this wild adventure as you head home. So there you go. That there is the story at the end of it all. So the escape was a success at the end. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. So that brings a close to Shadowmane's pack there. Right. I think what we'll do is... both of them are currently sitting in the green room. So what we'll do is we'll bring them both in, which means I'll need to bring myself into the live studio as well, like that, and bring that on. You think Quizbot was behind it all? I can neither confirm nor deny, I'm afraid. But we'll see. Maybe it was Kappa. Who knows? Let's bring our players, our writers and proofers into the call here for the second pack this evening. Good evening, Matt the Ref. I'm doing good, but you are appearing on the wrong track for some reason. Good. That's fine. I just switched the track and now you're appearing on the correct track. So now when the VOD happens, you're appearing on the correct audio channel.
Oh, good.
Welcome on in. And how are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing really, really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to you playing outright.
Yeah, it's a very rare sight, me being able to play my own game, but yeah, this is what's going to happen. Although I'm going to have to figure out what doing screen real estate wise, because I'm going to have to host the game as well as play it. We'll figure it out when we do that. We'll figure it out. And we also have an Alex in here as well. How are you doing, Alex?
Hi there, I'm there to divert most of the criticism that he gets. Which, of course, is not going to get any, because it's lovely. It's a lovely pack, honestly.
Let me download said pack. which has the wonderful extension of .vibri. And there's a reason.
You said do it.
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
I know.
do it in a way that it couldn't be opened
I know,
or seen.
because there's a reason that if you leave it as .css, Discord has the habit of just opening it up as a text file and just showing you the contents, and we don't want that to happen. So we name it as a completely different file that Discord isn't aware of. It doesn't show that. It means I can just download it without actually looking at the content of the file, and now I have it on my machine. And now if I come over to this screen over here, I should be able to select, if I type in Matt the Ref, QPack 10 Special. Is that the one? I think it is.
Yeah, my 10th outright pack.
Goodness me. Let's
Where do you find the time, man?
It's been several years now, to be fair.
It has. It's been, I think, about 2.5 years since you first came out with the that original pack. It's out there on YouTube.
Indeed it is. I need to put a better version on YouTube, to be fair. That one it's good, but it's gotten better.
This comes from the guy who openly does like 100% and breakaway himself, so he does 100 questions off his own back.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow there, Glassy Press. Appreciate that, and I'm glad that what you're seeing so far has deserved your follow. So welcome on in, and we're going to be getting into another game of Outright that I have no knowledge of this time. So I'm going to come and join you over on Outright.live this time.
Right, important thing for Ash, for yourself and everyone, you need pen and paper for one of the rounds.
We won't tell you which one.
What?
But you'll need
That was not on the. That was not on the docket. What? Why would
Do you
I need
see
pen?
why we're here?
Why would I need pen and paper for Outright?
All will be revealed.
Pen and paper or notepad or other Word document thing.
Or you can go it alone, but it won't.
Yes. Well, yes, you could do, and good luck getting out.
Try.
We're not crossing the streams over to Ben's side, are we? I'll take that silence as we might be. Okay, well, I generally don't know. We'll wait and find out. I'm going to open up a text document on my machine because I don't know where my pad of paper is right now, and also task switching between keyboard and writing with pen is not going to work for me, so I'm just going to use keyboard. Right, let's get a game hosted then with this pack. And let's join. 92674 is the room code to enter in. Sure.
Oh, you're doing that thing where you're definitely trying to think of a funny name.
Well, that is the eternal problem. Is the eternal problem. We'll just go with that, I think. We'll just go.
Eat ice cream with a fork. I think we know who that is.
Oh, I don't know. It could be a couple of people, because I agree with the topper, with the gentleman.
Well, the thing is, right, I've seen him eat one with a spoon. I know that he says that it depends on density, but it can't quite fit that on a tile.
I think what I might do in terms of Windows is I should be able to put it on my middle monitor and just hide Twitch chat for a bit when I play the game proper, and you two can focus on what they're doing.
Yeah.
How many do we have in right now? We've got 24 in at the moment, I think, from my count.
Right.
Oh, no, 27 now. Well, 28, and while I wait for more to join in, I'm just going to get a bit more of my Azta Cola. 29.
Actually, I will say that was impressive how you speed read everything on round 4.
I honestly don't know how I managed to read all of that. I really don't know.
That was amazing. I loved it.
Oh,
well,
goodness me.
I mean, Salem and I were watching a couple of them back last night, and I mean, yeah, you have got it to an art. But it is really.
I mean,
really cool
that comes from practice.
Well, yeah.
It is possibly an art. It's just that, how many questions did I say on the special? Over 6,000 questions we've had for Outright now.
So if you think 75 maximum questions per game.
Well, obviously,
So-
those 6,000, we haven't seen all of them because we hardly reached beyond 20 in the final round.
Yeah.
But that's still 65 out
Oh
of
yeah, it's
75.
still 65
Yeah.
out of 75 on each pack, so you're looking at a good 80%.
5,200, I reckon.
So yeah, still quite a few.
Actually, it looks like I missed quite a good Beat the Chase on Friday night.
Oh, but I missed Beat the Chasers because you're a Beat the Chasers, actual Beat the Chasers.
Yes, I was at Elstree on Friday night, and that was really, really. I obviously no spoilers, but the shows are being broadcast around about January time. So
Okay, so we've got a 7-month lead. Okay.
yeah.
What night's it usually on? A Friday or a Saturday?
I don't know how they're going to, because sometimes they do like
Sometimes they
episode-
stripe it over a week, and other times they've done it just on Saturday. I think last time they did it was just Saturdays for a few weeks.
Do it on a Saturday. I want one on my birthday this year, you cowards.
But I will say, one, Bradley is even funnier and even friendlier than you see on the TV. And two, we actually got an insight into how the adjudication process works. So
A thing happened while recording, and they had to go to the tape and check on the times and get all the independent adjudication sorted.
more than once.
Oh, I mean,
More than
I
once.
saw that happen with the recording of RuPaul Lingo when I went to that with Sam and Zeus and Inca. They had to stop tape a couple of times for that, and there was one major blunder that they had to deal with.
Oof.
You don't see it in the final recording, except you can.
No.
You can kind of see it. If you see how they shoot the final round in pretty much all the other episodes, they're done one specific way, and then if you look at the one where they had to edit out the mistake, you can see the edit.
Okay.
It's fun knowing how the sausage is made, isn't it?
Olivia Vander, yes, indeed, Chris. Yes, that's her name.
It's one of the reasons why I loved watching Eurovision so much, seeing all the back stuff.
Yeah. One thing. So, whilst they were doing a check or watching the footage back, etc., Bradley told us of one head-to-head where the player and the chasers were literally neck and neck all the way through, and it got to right towards the end. Both the chasers and the contestant had like 1 second left. Player gave the correct answer, and then the buzzer went. Obviously, they had to go back and check it.
Yeah.
Player won with 0.047 seconds remaining.
Yep, because they'll have all of the exact timing behind the desk, not the ones that you see on stage, because it could be all sorts of latency on the stage presentation. They try to be as timely as possible, but there's still going to be a bit of lag in the presentation. Yeah,
and one thing I will say for you, Ash, you might have to change the way your studio looks next year.
Oh, I mean, it's already wrong anyway. It was already invalidated by the COVID edition, and then re-invalidated by the next edition they did. So I'm not surprised that the studio is different.
Oh no! They've got a brand new edition for this series.
Gunge tank.
See, now you've already said something you probably shouldn't have said, Matt.
But I haven't said what it is. I haven't said what it is.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait until 2024 for that. Right.
Yeah.
Are we all ready? I think we are. So let me put the
Are you ready, Ash?
down. I don't know, but I've got a minute on the clock right now, so I have to be ready in a minute's time, I suppose. Right. I think at this point I'm going to hand hosting duties over to you two, however you see fit. And I'll see you all on the other side, whenever that might be.
Alex, do you want to do round one first?
I've got all the stuff for round 2 with me, if you want to take round 1.
Okay, yeah, I'll do round 1 first, and that works. Okay, that works. We know what we're doing. Glassy Press, you will find out soon.
I do really worry that there was some writing on pen and paper involved.
Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
Oh yeah, it means I'll be out in round 1 then.
We hope not. Anyway,
I hope not. Good luck, mate.
okay, to 35 players. Good luck. Here we go. Here is my outright pack. Good luck. Okay, so round 1. Praise the colour of money. So in this round, the answers are all colours. As always, answer up to 15 questions. The words will appear one by one. Type your answers. Spellings will matter. No points lost if you're wrong. Fast answers score more points, a maximum of 15 points for each question. If you get a correct answer, you've got 10 seconds to get out. If you get out before the round timer hits 0, or you'll be eliminated. If you choose not to get out on a question, you'll need to answer another question right to activate the get out button. When you're out, you cannot score any further points in this round, and the scores will carry over into round 2.
Topper, a colour is a colour, but with a U in it.
Here we go. Okay, question 1. What type of fish is also the surname of British TV presenter Zoe?
Well, that was predictable.
You've got the number of letters there if you're not sure. That's your crossword clue there. Salmon is indeed the correct answer. 23 getting that right. What colour card is used in Quidditch to indicate a technical foul?
I swear this exact question worded exactly like that has appeared before on Outright.
Maybe. The correct answer is blue. 26 getting that correct. What term refers to the copper salts of acetic acid?
That's not right. What's the word?
And yes, it's verdigris. Only 9 getting that correct. Shame on you. Papaya is a shade of which colour?
I have a feeling this is going to split the room here.
It is, but looks of things. 16, 18 wrong. It's orange. Okay, what colour is described as a dull brownish yellow colour often used in military clothing?
No.
Well, 11 have got this correct. It's khaki.
That makes sense.
Khaki. Yes. Complete the title of the 1960s show Captain What and the Mysterons. Yes, 21 correct. Getting this scholar. Pyro is out on 23 points. The English comedian Lee Francis is also known as Keith What? Okay, so 20 getting this correct. It's Lemon, and Puzzle Dan also banking out on 15 points. What colour has the RGB number 0255255? Oh, a lot of players getting this wrong here. Only 7 correct. It's Cyan. Maxio banking out there as well. What is the surname of the English women's footballer Lucy, who plays for FC Barcelona?
No, not coming to me.
12 getting this right. It's Bronze. Lucy Bronze. Right, which part of the British Armed Forces has the motto Si vis pacem para bellum?
Oh, heck.
Question 10. You might want to start thinking about getting out at this point. 25 getting this correct. It's Navy, the Royal Navy. 90 seconds to go. Which female character in Super Mario is the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom? I'm expecting to see a lot of people getting this, yet no one's disappointing. Ash is out. Well done. 25 getting it. 1 got it wrong. It's Peach. Who got it wrong? Oh, it's Fidji. Oh dear. Citrus arontifolia is the taxonomic name of which fruit?
Could have gone for one more.
You knew it, did you, Ash? Oh dear. Well, 1 minute to go. 14 got this right. 2 wrong. It's lime. What is the stage name of the artist Alicia Beth Moore Hart?
Can't think of the colour.
Ooh, bit of a 50-50 here. It's pink.
Of course.
It's pink, yeah. Penultimate question. Ireland is often referred to as the what aisle? We've got 4 who are still in play here. Yeah, Halo's getting out. Quiz is staying in. Nessimus is staying in. 3, I've got this right. It is the Emerald Isle, and everyone is out. So, Fiji, this is your last chance here. What metallic colour was the name of a 2020 song released by Paloma Faith? You've got 10 seconds. Can you get the correct answer? Can you get through to round 2? Oh, we're not getting an answer here. I think, Fiji, you're going to be out. The correct answer was gold. And that is the end of round 1.
Wow. 34 out of 35 surviving. Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
Commiserations, Fiji. We've got Inca in the lead on 1-11. It does look very close to the top because we've got Topper behind by 2. Ralph only 1 behind Topper, and Mark just outside by, 6 points outside the top 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's going to be the accumulator round, so this is going to be a fun one. And I know what's coming up, and you're about to in a few minutes. So, currently in behind, we've got another pawn on 14. So, all to play for in this round of round 2. We're going to play relativity. Yeah, it's up to 15 questions. The words are going to appear in a random order this time. Now, no typing. You'll see buttons. I think if you played this game before, you know what the buttons are, because we're going to ask you things with a number next to them.
No.
Is it lower, the same as, or higher than the number? And with this round, you get a streak bonus of 5 points for every successive answer you give correctly. If you don't answer, the streak stays alive. But if you answer incorrectly, your streak goes back to 0. And as you see that red bar, only the top 18 are going to be invited into round 3. And although it'd be good to lead, your scores will reset after here, so good luck, everybody. Let's play. Highest. Numbered UK motorway is 1,000. Lower, equal, or higher? Nice lot of good stuff here. A lot of green. Lower, we're looking for 898.
Okay, it's close.
898. Yeah. Some of all the numbers on a roulette wheel is 666. Lower, equal, or higher? A lot of green here. It's equal. It's exactly 666. Total number of Formula 1 races won by Lewis Hamilton is 111. Lower, equal, higher?
And there's a reason Oni's reading this round out.
Is it?
Yeah, because Matt couldn't read that one.
Exactly, yes, good call. The amount of oxygen in Earth's crust is at 42%, lower, equal, or higher?
And just a notice to what's come up in the chats, if you pass on a question, it breaks your streak.
It's higher, we're looking for 46%. Number of participating countries in 2023 Eurovision Song Contest, including semi-finals, equals 35. You're welcome, lower, equal, or higher? But 37, it's higher. Now here's the next one. The number of balls potted in snooker's back from break is 40. Lower, equal, or higher? We're starting to reach the meat of the round. Nobody's got out yet, and we are looking for lower. It's 36.
Number?
Sometimes I had them some of.
God!
Well,
I was like, I had the question, just need the number!
none of you actually took a risk there. I'm impressed. It's equal, of course it's 69, mate. We're now in the second half of the round. Nobody's out yet. First number
God!
drawn in UK National Lottery in 1994 is 25.
Who cares?
Wow. Higher, it's 30. No, that's yet still. Year of Toy Story release 1995. Oh, yeah, I should have put released. My bad. But we've got Topper out. Is I think 235 is going to be a qualifier.
Should be.
It's equal, 995, yes. Most amount of points scored by an English Premier League club in one season. 100, lower, equal, higher.
Really?
Oh, 2 greens there. That's a bit of a...
Wow.
It's exactly 100, Man City in 2018. The peak of Denali in Alaska, 2,500 feet above sea level. Go a little higher. Yeah, it's right, and now we're starting to get people leaving in about halfway through here. It's lower, it's 20,310. Number of books in the King James Bible is 66. Ooh, this is interesting.
I don't know which way we'd go on that one.
It's only in
Be
the
equal?
elimination zone.
It's higher.
It's higher, it's 80. Steel Dragon 2000 roller coaster in Japan.
Wow.
8,100 feet long.
Even I wouldn't really know that one for sure.
Yeah, it's higher. 8133 Blaine Map.
33 feet? What?
Yeah. Speed required by Martin McFly control through
come
time, 90 miles an
on.
hour. And we've got
we've got enough people through now.
Tapping my window, it's your shot here. Lower is correct answer is 88, and the final one.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Maximum possible score in round 2 of Outright is 900 points. What do you get when you put that? 3 people have got it, but it's not going to be high.
Oh, it's not going to be enough.
For the sake of argument, it's lower at 825, and that's the round.
Ooh.
Arun, Bassoonist, Kamikaze, Chris Panel Show, Flyboy 1, Glassy Press, Kane, Maxio68, Nessie Mess, Oak, Navapon, Puzzle, Dan Like Sorbet, Pyro, Riff, Shadowmane, Tap at My Window, Yellowtail, you all failed to get out at the right time. You have been eliminated. 18 survive through to round 3.
I'm one of them!
You did it!
I played the game! Because I know that the points don't matter in round 3 because they get reset.
No, the scores reset back to 0.
I've got it written as 80 books in the King James Bible here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 39 in the Old Testament, 14 in the
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
God, here we
Pen
go.
and paper alert. Pen and paper alert. Right. Let me explain this. So you'll see as part of the question a number in brackets. The first letter of each answer goes in that position. So if, say for example, the
first
answer
letter.
is Ash and there's a number of brackets 8, the letter A goes in position 8. Okay. As usual, up to 15 questions. Words will appear in reverse order. Type your answers. Spellings will matter. No points lost if you're wrong. Fast answers score more points. Remember, correct answers, you get a get out button for 10 seconds. Get out before the round time hits 0 or you'll be
So
eliminated.
what, are we looking for a 14 letter word?
The
So
15th
do you
question
know
will be...
what question 415 is going to be?
Here we go. The star sign Taurus is represented by which animal? So the first letter of each of this will go into position 8. Position 8, the correct...
You might not want to read them before the letters come up.
Ah, that would be too easy if I told you the answer. So which religious... Oh yeah, I'm just reading the script. Sorry, my bad. Which religious festival was observed between the 22nd of March and the 20th of April this year? I'm going to take that down. There we go.
That's not the word I'm thinking of.
Nope.
We'll put
ES symbol chemical that has element which? Which element has the chemical symbol ES?
That gives me something at
and this is
least.
going into the 6th position of your crypt text.
And Coda's getting out already on. No, not telling you.
I mean, that's a way of playing it.
Monaco of monarch, reigning current the of name the is what? What is the name of the current reigning monarch of Monaco?
It's not that.
Remember, spelling doesn't matter. Still not telling you. Uruguay and Argentina in originated dance ballroom of type what?
Not doing well here.
Oh, it's good, but it's not the one. Right, Fairground A also is and 1968 in Hits Beatles A was this. This was a Beatles hit in 1968 and it's also a fairground ride. 5 getting this correct. Keep pressing and guessing. 6 getting that right. Services blank called to Australia in 000 dial would you? You would dial 000 in Australia to call what services?
I have 3 letters. Great.
We're over the halfway point round.
Access denied. 2008 in released film Pixar The in character title The. The title character in the Pixar film released in 2008. Only one player out so far is Colo. Guaranteed through to round 4. What did you call me? 1885-81 from serving President US 21st of surname that was what? What was the surname of the 21st US President serving from 1881 to 1885? 2 minutes to go. Colo's probably thinking, is he gotten out too early here? Incorrect password. Country, what of capital the is Monrovia. Monrovia is the capital of what country? Still quite a few players hanging on. ABB deciding to get out. Sorry, manifesting doesn't work here. Songs heard of one after named its 2007 in release was Piaf Edith around based film what? What film based around Edith Piaf was released in 2007? It's named after one of her songs. 3 players out. You haven't gotten out. 75 seconds. Tekenu structure, Egyptian, ancient, third, described to use Greeks. Third did term what? What term did the Greeks use to describe the ancient Egyptian structure Tekenu? And Fernando top on 79. Do you want to get out? Cream ice, Harlequin called often also is cream ice. 3 flavoured what? What 3 flavoured ice cream is also called Harlequin ice cream? Mark getting out, Spokes getting out, Inca getting out, everyone's starting to get out now. 40 seconds remaining. Are you sure? Boom and hiss, buzz as words such as words described to is you words. What if you describe words such as buzz, hiss, and boom?
Everyone's still in. You've got one shot at this.
Yeah.
Nope.
Stop the quick text. Can you get it? Fernando's got it. Chris Dixon's got it. Ash is on the shoot. Ash, get it.
I haven't got it.
No.
I've only got 5 letters.
Well. Oh,
haven't got anywhere near enough.
Oh, it's a weather balloon. Oh, Ash and Proogs, you fall short. You're not going to make it to the final round. Good try. Phew. Wow, well done, Fernando. And a big lead at the top there on 113.
101 points separated. So it still is pretty much anyone's game, especially as we go into this final round here. Let's see, top 3. Chris is currently, what is that, 33 points behind? So
33 behind, yeah.
Yeah, Ralph behind by a further 7. Inca just outside, nice. And yes, I've won from 15th before, so...
It's doable. It's
really
doable. Right, the final round. Toppers, the diamond. It is simple. It is general knowledge. Questions appear immediately and quickly. Type your answers. Spellings will matter. No points if you're lost. Question 1 is worth 2 points. Question 2 worth 4 points. 3 is 6, and so on and so forth. The game ends immediately after 3 minutes of questions. The first correct answer for a question will start a 5-second time on everyone else to answer. If no one answers correctly, the question is burned after 15 seconds. A correct answer activates a get out button for 5 seconds. However, you cannot get out unless your score is potentially high enough to win. You must be above the red line that will show on screen. The winner is the highest scorer who got out before time is up. You can be overtaken and eliminated if you get out too early. 3 minutes.
You take
the best of luck.
I take evens. You start.
Go. What type of wildcat is also the brand name of a grooming product?
You can't do 50-50.
No.
The answer's Lynx.
There we are. According to the title of a 2006 film, what character wears Prada for 4 points? Excellent. It's Devil.
What P is the place where the soul is cleansed of all impurities according to Christian belief?
For 6 points.
This is purgatory.
For 8 points, what kind of light device is used to produce regular rapid flashes of light? Strobe.
What is the name of the IQ Society found in Oxford? Mensa.
What's the opposite to hypothermia? 12 points. Title 1, what's your spelling, friends? Ooh, nice bit of green there, excellent. It's hyperthermia.
What are the periods of play in field hockey called for 14 points? No one's setting the pace, no one's getting this. It's a sea of red.
Right. Sea of red.
Oh, wow.
You'll have known it.
No one's got it. It's a chucker.
There you go. What word is the lack of harmony is also named a social networking platform for 16 points. Nice bit of green there. It's Discord.
Anthony Turner plays which character's father in the TV series Friends? Yes, father. For 18 points. 5 people have got it, 6 people have got it, 7 have got it. The correct answer is Chandler.
Machu Picchu is located in which country? 20 points. Down to 90 seconds now. Peru is the correct answer.
What was the name of the young girl who features in the Roald Dahl novel, The BFG, for 22 points? No one's out yet. Fernando cleared by nearly 50 points. The answer is Sophie.
What is the name of the trophy awarded to the winners of the Super Bowl for 24 points? No one's chancing it yet, but Fernando's taking the big lead here. It's the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
What unit of length is equal to 6 feet for 26 points? Fernando's got it. A 43-point lead there. The answer is
minute,
Gotham.
here we go. What collective term is used to refer to the citizen of Gotham City, featured in the Batman film series? Should have been applauded. I apologise. It's Gothamites.
In which month is the summer solstice observed in the Northern Hemisphere for 30 points? It's not over yet.
No one's out yet.
June is the answer.
Bismarck, capital of which US state, for 32 points? Oh, Mark is out with 270. North Dakota.
6 million SAG. What is the fish of the world's hottest chili pepper?
270 is out.
Inca's got it.
313.
The answer is Carolina Reaper.
What French fort is located on the southern bank of the Charente River for 36 points?
Everyone's falling for the trap.
I think
Everyone's falling for the trap.
Yes, it's not Boyard.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be 5 seconds. Which in case it is often known as the city of Sam. We're going to get it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Inca's got it.
Inca stole it! Raph stole it, and then Inca stole it in a split second. Oh my god!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Got it with time to spare. 3-5-1.
Stealing it with the city of Steel.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
I don't have the logs right up now, Ralph, so I can't see the times.
So I think what happened there was Mark was all fine and dandy until Sheffield came in. Entire top three got it right. Ralph took it, and then with the tiniest sliver of time that Inca stole it and drove Ralph into third. That was amazing. And Inca wins. Congratulations.
There are the dukes there.
Third Fernando taking a very good second place there with 319, and Ralph takes the bronze with 309.
Ralph getting some points again. Nicely done.
He's having a good night, aren't you, mate?
How many times does the Sheffield Steelers to their name? Not many, I don't think, and they're a much lower league team anyway, and hockey actually, rather than the football. Anyway,
Panthers are better.
there's some opinions for you. So I survived till the end of round 3, and then I got eliminated because I just didn't have enough information. I should have done what Colo did and bailed when I got one question right, because that's all I had. Well, I had a few questions and then a guess on a couple, but I did not figure out the 14 letters. I didn't realise it was 2 words, to be fair, but there you go.
Well, that's what the pessimist says. The optimist says you've tripled your best.
Yeah, I suppose. I got to round 1 in my previous game. I got to round 3 in this game, so I have certainly tripled my performance because of that. So next time round, I've got to get to round 4. Don't know about winning, but certainly get to round 4, and I know how to do that now. I know how to do that. Not play Cryptex, because I'm absolutely terrible at it.
I'm out of breath doing that final question.
You're out of breath. You're out of breath.
I appreciate Colo going, you know what? Nah.
And to be fair, look at Colo's about 100 points behind at the start. He did well to get mid-table, so well done.
All right,
sir.
we're going to be putting the answers to the Cryptex round in the chat somewhere.
We'll put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I say we. Matt, I can't be bothered. You do it.
But shout out to obviously those who we did mention throughout the pack there. So Prey, who does Colour of Money, Ash Sebastian, obviously your Relativity game, Royal Flushes, Cryptex, and Toppers the Diamond.
I've already shouted out Ben. We're just about to shout out Topper there because I had to wait out before I could do another shout out. Don't know why that's even a thing on Twitch. Surely if I wanted to shout out multiple people, I should be able to, not have to wait several minutes. And then I will shout out Prey Streams as well, who does The Colour of Money early on as well. Great game, Colour of Money. Great game. And thank you, Matt and Alex, for a wonderful pack. Except take out the Cryptex next time.
Don't worry, we'll slide the Cuisino in. No one will know.
Well, it was either that, Ash, or take it or leave it, which, it doesn't really work in here.
I mean, it does, but the thing is, when you've already got like push button things, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some shouting going on in the Twitch chat. Oh yeah, because I gave a shout out to Topo. Yeah, sorry Topo that everyone's shouting at you, but it's just the way it goes on Twitch. It's just the way it goes. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. And I'll see you both later for other things, I suppose.
Other things, indeed. It's Ash, a pleasure and a privilege as always.
All right, take care. We'll see you soon.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
This is
Bye. And there we go. I did better, but I think the just the sheer magnitude of having to do a Cryptex round just sort of messed with my mind, and I could not even get the straight answers out, which was just diabolical. The general knowledge that I demonstrated in round 3 was not great, so I need to improve on that. But yeah. Is what it is. I'm not the best at Cryptex at the best of times. So having the end of the round be sort of locked to that effect, is what it is. Right, it is 9:20. We are sitting at, goodness me, nearly at 60 viewers still. That's pretty good. I'm going to turn the fan on briefly, just a little bit, because it's getting a bit warm in here. Do we fancy a game of Box Clever out there, folks? Do we fancy a game of Box Clever? It's not a Twitch game. It's not a Twitch game per se, but it is an app that I have built that you can all freely use on the internet. And I have some questions that I wrote about a week or so ago that it'd be nice to use again with a brand new party of people that have never seen Box Clever before. So we will sort all that out. And if you've never played, this is unfortunately one you have seen, Clive. This is the one that you, Bassoonist, Benzie, and Ralph played about a week ago. And I think it's one that Only was watching along to, and Tipster was also watching along too. So those names that I've just called out there, you're already privy to the questions that I'm going to be playing out. So don't join, because otherwise you have an unfair advantage in that case. But for everybody else, there's MasterCard. I need to do Nightbot duties on this, because this being a freely available app, there is actually no Twitch integration. There is no logic to it. Can you call those names again? So yeah, it was Clive and Bassoonist and Benzie and I think it was Ralph, or was it Shapes? I think it was Ralph. I'm pretty sure she's saying it was Ralph. And then there was Oni and Tipster watching. Ralph for sure it was, yeah, okay. Because the other game I played, that was questions by David. I think I still have that one kicking around as well, but I think a few more people were privy to those questions, so I thought I'd go with these ones that I've got. Can you post a link in here? It is absolutely fine, although you may need to be permitted if it's a link to something else. So let me give you a permission so that Nightbot doesn't boop you. There you go. There is the UK Game Show site to Box Clever, though I will be doing a visual demonstration for those that have never seen the game before, so that we all get to know how the game works. We are looking for teams of 3 to face off against each other, and it is a voice game, although you will need to go to a certain website as well. So if that interests you, then you will need to enter in a certain keyword. Let me just get that keyword sorted for you, because I'll then use Nightbot giveaway to figure out who gets to play. So if you want to have a go, then Box Clever is the word to say, all one word, Box Clever. And let me just quickly play this out so you can actually hear the music. So I have some sounds. Such a quaint sound, it really is. Very of its time. And Carlo says, yeah, you will need a microphone and access to Discord and also be able to use the website. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to start the room off screen so that I can hide the lobby code so that not everyone can join in, basically, because I don't want everybody joining in. In fact, what I'll do is I'll turn that entire prompt off for now. So, oh yeah, we had that wonderful music. Do you want to hear the music again? Here's the music again, if I press the right key. Oh, so lovely. So lovely. So this is Box Clever, and this is how the grid looks, how you're going to be playing the game. So as I say, you're going to be playing in teams of 3. Now, you're going to be answering questions as a team. The questions will be very, very short form. Generally, I'll ask a question that's only a few words long, and then you give me an answer that's only 1 or 2 words long. Each correct answer, you have to take a box on this grid. So at the moment, I've got red currently in control. So if I click like that, then red can take a square like that, one of these boxes. Idea is you need to take them in these groups. Each group is sort of denoted by its height on this playing field. So these 4 in the middle, they are all one group. Once you have completed a group, you can then play any adjacent group to that of your colour. So you can play up here in this T, or you can play along this 6 group here, or even this 5 group down here, or even this group of 6 up here. But you cannot play any further than that. And I will also say, try and complete any incomplete groups first, because you don't want to leave groups open. The reason is, if you leave a group open like this, see here, we've only got a group of 3. You may have run out of time in your round and didn't complete the group off. Well, if we go over to the other team, the yellow team, their first point of attack is going to be to attack this group of 3, because they only need 1 more. And if they claim that final box of the group, they claim the entire group as a whole. So you must always try to keep your groups closed off, because if you leave one open, it is open to attack and could all be taken away from you. Only the group itself. It can't take further than that. But if you've done, a lot of progress on like a group of 6 like this, if then yellow takes the final one, they take all of that hard-earned work you've just done there by just playing for 1 box in that group. Now, the main objective of the game is to have control of, to have the most control over the grid. You can see this is a 9x9 grid, so the magic number you're looking for is 41 out of 81. If you have 41 or more, then you are a winner. But the game is actually called Box Clever because, well, we can sort of expedite the process a bit because of that one rule where you have to play adjacent to your own groups. If you can play in such a way, if I sort of set a layout up like this, if you can play in such a way such that you box your opponents in like that, yellow actually can't go anywhere right now. They are left where they are, and they are currently boxed in. You could just expedite the process at this point if you think you have completely finished the game off and have already boxed your opponent in. Claim Box Clever, and if you do that, then this will happen.
Yes, the yellow team is boxed in by the red team.
And that's it. Because it's not worth playing the rest of the game out. The opponents are already boxed in. We finished the count up of what could be taken, and then whoever has the most at that point then takes the lot. I'll give you a slightly more reasonable example. You'll probably see something like this, where you're actually trying to construct a wall around your opponent rather than enclosing them entirely. So you could have something that looks more like that. where the yellows got 6, and you've managed to create a wall in front of them. Because of that, the yellows can't get beyond that red wall, meaning they are boxed in. And if we do a count in here, then you get that.
Yes, the yellow team is boxed in by the red team.
Thank you, Microsoft Sam. That is what we call box clever. If you call that at any point during the game, we do a count up of what is available left on the board. Whoever has the most points, most grid cells at the end there wins. Simple as that. So that final point of wanting to keep your group closed, you can of course just choose to stop any round whenever you wish. If you've gotten 4 correct answers and you don't want to go for any more, just shout out stop. If I hear that word, that means you don't want to play any more of the round. We stop that round prematurely. And that may be beneficial to you because you don't want to leave any groups open. Okay, I think that's all of the main rules of the game explained. Let's go and pick some players, shall we? So let me go over to Nightbot because I need to select some players. Once I have selected you, could you please make your way to the green room to get yourself sound checked, and then we'll get you into the game proper. Right. Who are we going to get? We're going to get Claire is going to be picked. Chris M. Dixon. Ines C. KGR Kang. Topper One Gaming. And Pusa Musa. Those are the 6 that I have just called out there. Apparently, it's only actually mentioned a couple of you. If you heard my name, your name just then, just join the green room and we'll get you all sound checked. I can remember a couple of you, but I can't remember all of you. For some reason, Nightbot decided not to announce all of them. But definitely Claire and Topper in there. Inca was in there. Pusa Musa, Chris M. Dixon, and we also had... who was the last one that I called as well? I can't remember now. KGR King. There you go. That was the last name. So please make your way to the green room and get yourself sound checked. And I'll also furnish you with the deets as well. I'll furnish you with the details of what you need to do. So you'll need to do... Just bear with me while I sort this all out with folks. You can indeed pass KGR, that's not a problem. I'll just roll another name, that's absolutely fine. Let me get another name then out of the hat. And we're going to get Proogs is going to be our other name there. So Proogs taking the place of KGR King. Please make your way to the green room. And we'll get you into this game. Players that have been picked, you may have noticed in the stream chat channel in Discord, a couple of channels above the green room, that have just posted a link and also a room code for you to enter in when you get to that page. If you could do that, and then I'll be able to get you onto these teams. And we'll sort out what the teams are in a moment, because I can just shuffle you around however I wish. And we'll get underway soon. Just having a bit of a kind of pregnant pause on this one because we're just doing this on a whim because I have questions and it's not Twitch enabled. But I hope you're going to enjoy watching how this is all played out. We're getting a couple of names in already. We've got Chris and Inca paying attention. It's good to see some paying attention. Toppy Top also joining in. Thank you. Welcome on in. So we've got 3 more names to join in, and then we'll get going. Oh, hello. Noises. Hello.
No, apologize. Hang on.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing?
Very good. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, not too bad at all. It's going to be very difficult, Sooty Cat, to make it Twitch enabled for one primary reason: is moving the cursor around is already hell as it is when using it virtually speaking. Hello, welcome all you players. How you doing?
Really excited to be here, Emlyn.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm glad you called it Emlyn now. Noah. Hope you're looking forward to this. And if you go to for those who have not joined yet, if you go to the website there that I posted in the stream chat channel, and then use that room code, you should be able to join in and be able to get you in on this. We've got Chris, Inca, and Toppy in at the moment. From the sounds of things, you're really looking forward to this, then, Chris.
Absolutely. Probably one of the top 20 or 30 UK game shows of all time. Won't necessarily say it's one of the best ones, because if you watch some of the old episodes, doesn't completely stand up. You've got very accomplished teams of 3 players, and they can be perfectly easily out of the game in as short as 2 30-second rounds if the other team really knows what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
But man, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it definitely is a lot of fun. We've played a couple of games in Discord, and I mean, having newbies that have never seen the game before play it is very interesting to see the strategy come out, because it's certainly very different to how it appeared on TV, but it was still a load of fun nonetheless. So hopefully we'll enjoy it. We've got a Clarion and I've got a Pusa Musa, so we're just looking for.
I'm here. Hello.
Oh yeah, looking for a Bruce. Just joined in as well over on the yellow team, and. Well, I think this is probably a balanced-ish team to work with. I think we should go with that. Can confirm good strategy and good trivia, says Bassoon. Well, hopefully we're going to all enjoy it. Yellow team, you're currently in control right now. If you want to have a just quick play around, make sure that the controls you've got actually do something. I'll give you free reign. Yeah, absolutely. Just go and capture or whatever. Just so you're familiar with how it all works, and you're going to have to, maybe designate someone to do all the controlling for you, or do whatever the hell you want. It's absolute chaos. I just give you a joystick, essentially, and you do what you want with it. And if you...
So can we only go up one level, as it were?
It will only allow you to move around to places that you can play. So once you've completed that group, now you can go up to that level.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, there's no restriction on how big the jump is. It's just it has to be adjacent to a completed group, not an open group. Okay, let me hand over to the red team now. So Reds, you should now have control of the cursor. Have a play around with that, see how it all works out. Yeah, getting some progress there. If you go there, yeah, getting the hang of it. Oh, okay, a couple of extra. I think we've got a couple of double presses going on right now. Yes, that's it. Yes, getting that open group there to capture that one there. So all makes sense, red team as well.
Woo. Yeah, looking good.
Looking good. All right then, I'm going to clear the grid off, so we're back to square one, and I am going to go to Google to do a coin toss, and I'm going to ask. You know what? Inca was the first in on the yellow team. I'll ask you. Heads or tails?
Let's go tails.
Give me a tails. Let's see what the coin toss says. Google. This is what I get for doing this in Edge. Is it goes to Bing that doesn't know what Google coin toss is. What did you say again, Inca?
Tails.
It is tails. So would you like to go first or second?
Should we let them flail about with the button first?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
So you're going to go second. So red team are going to go into this first. Okay. So Reds, are you familiar with the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, says Claire. Wonderful. Okay, so in this first round, you're going to be 30 seconds on the clock, and you've got to pick one of these 5 categories to play. You've got to choose from times, artists, game shows, drinks, and the 20th century. I'm aware I don't have a visual for this on screen because this is sort of a Discord hosted game, so you're just sort of going to have to remember those. Times, artists, game shows, drinks, and the 20th century. Which would you like to play?
My guess is that times might be mental agility, might be 40 minutes after 12:30, that sort of thing. Do people sound like the idea of that?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I like to avoid drinks like the plague.
So they'll probably leave us with it, given it we'll be playing first, third, and fifth. But let's give it a go.
Good point.
You're going to go for times, okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me mark that one off, highlight it like that. So, for this set of questions, I will give you the name of a city. You should respond with the number hours ahead or behind of Greenwich Mean Time, or UTC. In this case, please ignore any daylight savings adjustments. It just makes life easier that way. So, for example, if I were to say Paris, you should respond with +1 or ahead by 1. And then conversely, if I give you something from the States or something, you would say minus and then the number of hours, that kind of thing. Make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
It does. One quick question for teammates. Probably going to work best to have one of us, and exactly one of us, operate the controls. I'm
Not
happy for it
me,
to be
thank you.
I'm happy to do it. I'm happy for someone else to do it.
I've used the thing before, so I know
Go
how
for
to work it.
Yep, go for it.
Cool.
Okay, all the strategy kind of working out. It's the 30-second round. You're all happy with everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Just one final point before we do play. I have no sort of prevention from you sort of accidentally taking grid cells, but I can take them away after the fact. So long as we keep mental count of how many you did take, and then we should be all good. All right.
Do we just shout out at you?
Shout out an answer. Whoever's I hear first, I take as the given answer for the team.
Right.
And we move on from there. Right. All happy?
Yep.
Great.
30 seconds on the clock. The time starts now. New York.
-5.
Correct. Vienna.
+1.
+1.
Correct. London.
0.
Correct. Kyiv.
+2.
Correct. Beijing.
+8.
Correct. Kingston.
-4.
No, -5. Seoul.
+9.
+9. Correct. Buenos Aires.
-5.
No, -3. Canberra. You can give an answer on this.
+10.
+10 is
That's what I
correct.
guess. Brilliant. Well done. That's very, very good. Well
I
done.
don't remember which side Canberra was.
Yes, +10 for that. Very well done. Now, you are so close to completing that group there, but you have left it open to attack for the yellows. That's why we got the what sound there on that one. But very good. You got 7 correct. Gives you 7 squares for now, but yellows can attack. Yellows, you now have control of the cursor. Move it wherever you wish to. Just don't take anything quite yet. And you have 4 categories left to pick from: artists, game shows, drinks, and the 20th century. What would you like?
What do you guys think?
I'm very impressed at their time zones knowledge. That was pretty incredible. That would have been a nightmare if I'd walked into that one. I'm fairly happy with this. I mean, maybe 20th century is something we're all kind of, might be a fairly neutral territory. So
That's the problem
really.
from I was born in 21st one, so.
Oh, right. Okay, maybe not so much then. Any thoughts, Prugs?
Not hearing approves at the moment. You are muted if that's the problem.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I was being very disciplined to turn myself off and then talking to myself. Hello. I personally wouldn't like to do drinks or artists, so 20th century or games for me, or game. Is it games or game shows?
Game shows.
Game shows, yeah. Maybe we take a shot at 20th century. I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah, okay, we'll give it a go. Yeah.
20th
20th
century. Okay.
Who wants to control our thing?
I'm happy for anyone to do it, really.
Okay, you can get them.
Oh, okay, fine.
Just a point, obviously you can't take anything that is already a different colour to grey, but there is one remaining in this group that you probably should attack first before moving elsewhere, unless you want to start from elsewhere entirely. Get the cursor where you want to start up, because obviously this is all kind of free time before we start the questions proper.
Should I control it, or...?
If you're happy to.
Alright.
If you go down to the gap that they've left on their one, we can take that, hopefully.
Yeah.
This one?
Up, right.
The one on the same level as the 3.
Oh, wait,
That one there.
That's it. Yeah, that one, and then we
That
can
one,
go
all
on
right,
to the next
all right.
level.
Okay, let me give you the rules of this set of questions. So I'll give you the name of an event that occurred during the 20th century. You need to respond with the decade in which that event occurred.
Okay.
Okay.
So just get me the decade, and that's all I need. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, time starts now. Spice Girls gets number one wannabe.
90s.
Correct. The Watergate scandal.
70s.
Correct. Arizona is admitted as the 48th state.
40s.
No, 1910s. The Battle of Midway.
40s.
Correct. The twist dance style is made famous.
50s.
No, 60s. The Hoover Dam is built.
40s.
No, 30s. Tiananmen Square protests.
80s.
Correct. Berlin Wall falls.
80s.
80s.
Correct. And that is time. Make some progress there, finishing that group off that you stole, and then 4 open for that group, leaving 2 to go for the Reds, potentially. Of course, they could play somewhere else entirely, but it is an open group. So, Reds, back to you. 3 categories left: artists, game shows, or drinks.
I would personally like to go for game shows of the 3.
Absolutely.
I thought you might.
Is that everybody go for game shows then?
Yes.
I'm pretty good at the old stuff. Just quickly getting our heads together on strategy first. How confident are we about trying to get loads, and how confident are we about only getting about 5-ish?
So,
Well, do you want to know
these...
what the information about the category is first before we decide
Yeah, let's
that?
see that first. Yeah.
So I will give you most of a game show catchphrase. You just need to fill in the blank that I've left.
Okay.
Should be all right.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. I don't know if we can push for doing as many as 7 or 8, in which case I might suggest trying to fill that group of 2, then going for the 3 just to the left of it.
Yeah.
You look at it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And then stop after that.
And especially because
If
we
we
want
want to
30 seconds rather than 45, we should be going for the smaller ones.
If we want to be aggressive, we could take those 2 and try and get the 5 below it if we think we can get 7.
Let's see how the first few questions go.
It might take a bit of time to read the catchphrase and stuff.
That's the other thing.
Good
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm inclined towards a degree of caution on this, but let's go.
We'll go for the 3 then. Afterwards.
You all happy?
Yep.
Yes.
Ecstatic, Emlyn.
30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. Is that your final blank?
Answer.
Correct. Deal or blank deal?
No.
Correct. You are the blank link. Goodbye.
Weakest.
Correct. Big bucks, no blank.
Whammies.
Correct. I've blank, so I'll finish.
Started.
Correct. To share or to blank.
Shaft.
Correct. Nothing in this game for 2 and a blank.
Ed.
Correct. Blank as many balls as you can.
Pot.
Correct. Today's crucial blank conundrum.
Countdown.
Correct. To the blank
Stop.
dome.
Well done. That was good.
Great job.
Some great answers there. Very well done. And taking not just those 2 to finish the group of 6, not just those 3 that you were sort of working on, you did get another 4. So great. Up to 17, all of those closed groups, meaning it's going to be quite difficult for Yellow to try and take the lead here. Let me move you somewhere a bit more reasonable. There you go, Yellows. So you can play from any adjacent group from where you currently have. Doesn't give you too many avenues of attack, but there is still something to play for. 2 more categories: artists or drinks. Which would you like?
Brooks said that both is at categories.
Yeah, I mean, of the 2, I would vastly prefer artists. That's fairly complimentary.
Yeah, fine. I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for artists then.
Artists? Okay.
I think.
Do we want to have a tactic discussion as well?
Yeah, we
Are,
should.
are we going up to that level of 3 and then see what happens from there?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think we should at least be able.
And then, if we're going slowly, we can stop, or we can carry on to the right of it and get the next 3 along.
Yes.
So we're going from left, right? There, then left.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and then see how we get on, basically.
Yeah, either the 3 or the 4, depending on how we feel.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, in this category, I'll give you the name of a famous work. You should respond with the name of the artist that produced the work. And surname only will be acceptable here. Okay. All happy with that?
I think so.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Mona Lisa.
Da Vinci.
Correct. Girl with a pearl earring.
Vermeer.
Correct. Starry Night.
Van Gogh.
Correct. Composition with red, blue, and yellow.
Jackson Pollock.
No, Mondrian. Guernica.
Picasso.
Correct. Impression, sunrise.
Monet.
Correct. Nighthawks.
Edward Hopper.
Correct. The Kiss.
Klimt.
Correct. The Birth of Venus.
Botticelli.
Correct. You do have 3 more to take. From my count, I think.
I'm kind of glitched. Hang on. I'm pressing left. It doesn't work.
Okay.
You can't go left from there because you haven't completed that group yet. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
So we take those other 2 and then stop.
Yeah, I guess so.
Q from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one. This one.
And stop there.
Stop. Okay.
Stop there.
Yeah, the game prevents you from actually moving anywhere you can't play. That's why it sort of appears that it's glitched when actually it isn't. It's just being very restrictive as to where to move.
Well done, Inca, there. Sorry if I spoke over you at one point.
Yeah, some great answers from Inca there. Just Mondrian giving you a bit of a stumper there. Good old
Just when
Pete.
there's a pause and there's only 30 seconds, you sort of feel like you ought to sort of get in there. So see how we go. Okay.
Okay, so closing some groups off and closing some avenues of attack off from the Reds as well. So an interesting game developing here. Let me move you down there a bit. There you go, Reds. You've got a bit of action to play with now. It is 11 plays 17. Reds with the advantage by 6. But Reds must play this final category, which is drinks. That's your behest. So, in this round...
I think we'll be fine.
Well, we'll see.
I think you'll be fine.
I'll give you the name of a drinks brand. You should tell me what kind of drink it is, most typically.
Sure. Okay.
Easy.
Perfect for me, honestly.
I'll do the non-alcoholic ones.
Same.
Well, they might all be a non-alcoholic.
Yeah, we might be fortunate, yeah.
You can drink things that aren't alcohol, you know.
Go on, Dr. Sue Kingsman. Do your worst.
Do you want to talk any strategy out, or do you know what you're doing?
So, yeah.
Is there like geography that can
that
cut
6 looks good.
Yeah, I think this is probably
I think
the best.
pushing it to try the 6 and maybe the 2 to the right of it. If we start the 6 and don't finish, then we could be in some trouble. If we get the 6, then I like our chances.
Yeah, because if we get the 6, we can then try and box them in with maybe the 4 to the right of it.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll get to that 4.
No.
No.
Okay.
Try for the 6, then maybe the
start with
2.
6.
Maybe.
All happy?
Yep.
Okay. Final of our 30-second rounds. After this, we go to 45-second rounds and a replenish of the categories. But for now, it is on drinks. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Smirnoff.
Vodka.
Correct. Bombay Sapphire.
Gin.
Correct. Captain Morgan.
Rum.
Correct. Jack Daniels.
Bourbon.
Whiskey. I'll take all bourbon, yes. Jose Cuervo.
Tequila.
Correct. Heineken.
Beer.
Yeah,
Correct. Dasai 45.
Yes.
It's sake. Gordon's.
Gin.
Correct. Thatcher's.
Cider.
Correct. Havana Club.
Stop.
Brilliant. Well done.
Can I answer that one?
Yes,
No.
Gan.
Oh, actually, we don't need to.
You don't need to, but you can freely answer it.
Is that tequila again?
No, Havana Club is rum.
Ah.
It's rum on that last one. I started getting into repeats at that point. Although I did get some soju later and another bourbon whiskey afterwards as well. Great answers.
Turns out they're all alcoholic.
bravo.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, they were all alcoholics, sorry. So 6 and 2 to complete those 2 groups. You're up to 25 and very, very close to potentially getting a box clever call. Yellows, you know what you need to do now to try and prevent this from happening. It's going to be a bit of a tall order, But you are the first into the 45-second rounds here, so anything could happen. 5 categories to pick from here are spelling, mountains, animals, composers, and one before.
Right.
Can you run those again? Spelling, mountains, composers,
animals, and one before.
Yeah, well, obviously that was quite stormy from them. So I think, we really am I right in thinking that to survive, we basically have to get that 1-3 down there, which means getting 3 and then 4 and then also 3.
Pretty
we
much.
certainly need to
you
get
have to breach that territory to give you at least a shout of.
Yeah, we have to get that 3 and 4 at the very least, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't know what the maths are for the top left-hand corner.
Yeah. My fear is that spelling would take a long time, no matter how good we were at it. Which would
exactly. Is composers likely to be the equivalent of artists on the sort of like who wrote this piece of music? That could be.
I think that is. I would expect it to be like that, and that would be, my ultimate comfort zone. Is probably my favorite topic. Though I don't know if you guys have one in particular or the others that caught your opinion.
I mean, you're a strong player, and frankly, we need a strong player at this point. I don't like the idea of one before. That could be a bit of a mind-bending thing.
Yeah, agreed. Animals could be.
What do you think? You got any preferences for anything?
No.
No. Okay.
I would choose composer, and if we fail, it'll be on my head.
Well, not entirely. I mean, I know a bit of composing, but
yeah. Okay.
Let's go with the composers and see how we do, and we'll try and fill in as much of that right-hand side as we can, basically.
Yeah, I think
so. Those 3, then those 4, and then those 3 again at the bottom.
So composers, then.
Yeah, wait.
Composers, yeah. So the embassy, yeah.
Okay, so
these 3 and
then down to the 4.
And
those 3 first, and then obviously you can't move there yet because we can't get to it. But you see what I mean?
Yeah, let's try.
Yeah, and then keep going down as far as you can.
Okay, so in this round, it's very simple, actually. I'll give you the name of a famous composer, surname of a famous composer. You should respond with their first or given name.
Okay.
That's all I need in this particular round. 45 seconds on the clock. Good luck. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Okay, your time starts now. Wagner.
Richard.
Correct. Beethoven.
Ludwig.
Correct. Elgar.
Edward.
Correct. Schumann.
Robert.
Correct. Gershwin.
George.
Correct. Bartok.
Bella.
Correct. Satie.
Eric.
Correct. Ravel.
Morris.
Correct. Dvorak.
Antonin.
Correct. Bernstein.
Leonard.
Correct. Verdi.
Giuseppe.
Correct. Mendelssohn.
Felix.
Correct. Schoenberg.
Arnold.
Correct. And I've run out of questions. You actually pushed my limit, so I'll give you one for free to finish that group off because you probably would have done so. And we'll call it there.
Well done,
I did not think you would hit all of those in that time, but just lightning knowledge there.
Yeah, there were a couple. Yeah, you were quicker off the thing on some of those, but yeah, actually they weren't as bad as I thought. So
and some extra corrections in there with some multiple names as well. I know.
Oh, you said Bernstein.
Yeah.
Very good. And look at those scores. Tied 25 apiece and also blocking off that route for the Reds. So, back to you, Reds. It's your choice now of round between spelling, mountains, animals, and one before.
Say that again, Paul, sorry?
Say that again. We've got spelling, mountains, animals, and one before.
So I do agree with them that the spelling is probably going to be long questions.
Yeah.
So it'll take time.
I'm leaning towards mountains and animals, but I'm not in love with either of those.
Yeah, I'm not in love with any of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Animals might be here's an animal, name a group of it, or it could be name its young, or it could be name its female. Mountains, name a mountain, you say what country it's in. I'm going to guess.
That's probably what it's going to be there. One before.
My geography is not very strong. Neither is my zoology.
One before could either be what came before this, or
it's
here's a
normal.
thing with a number -1 off that number.
No, it's what came one before.
Yeah, it's
and
probably what
on the
that.
show it was often very, very tricky.
Let's not do that. I'm inclined to go for mountains.
I don't mind all of them. Whatever.
We could do turbo spelling if people are good at spelling.
Which shall it be?
What's your gut instinct? Let's go for it, whatever it is.
I'm leaning towards spelling, to be honest.
Shall we go spelling?
Do it.
Right, strategy.
We need to take this
something
3.
we could. Yeah.
Because then we can block off the bottom left corner.
Getting a 3 and the 4 and the 1 takes us to 33 on the board, plus 9 blocked in, which would be 42, which would win the game. So the 3, the 4, and the 1 would do it.
Technically, we just need the 3 and the 4 because we've.
Yes, you're right. You would. Yeah. So we can get the 3 and the 4, then it's box clever.
Let's do that then.
Sounds like you've got an action plan then.
Yep.
45 seconds of the clock for this. I will give you a word and will ask for how many of a particular letter features in the correct spelling of that word. Just give me the number of that particular letter, okay?
Yep.
45 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Your time starts now. R's in terrestrial.
3.
Correct. I's in authenticity.
2.
Correct. A's in asparagus.
3.
2.
3 is correct, yes. A's in emaciate.
2.
2 is correct. I's in assimilation.
2.
No, 3.
Sorry.
I in requisition.
3.
Correct. 3, yes. R's in transferred.
3.
3 is correct. E in enumeration.
2.
2 is correct. E in embezzlement.
Clever.
Claiming box clever. We stop the round there. Is this enough to take it all? Let's find out. Computer, do what you need to do. Oh,
Well played.
Well played.
hell of a close game there. That last push from the yellows could have been it, but it just was not enough. The Reds were very strong early on. It's 39 plays a winning 42 for the Reds. Cool, what a game! Very well played from all parties there, and Inca, that knowledge in the composers round really did help you out there to potentially get to a win. Just not enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, but thank you for putting it in anyway. I had a lot of fun.
We did as well. We did.
Though also some great answers on the game shows category earlier as well with the blanking fills.
Yes.
There's a couple here we didn't actually get to. I'm just wondering, you just all together shout them out if you know them. Iranu.
Uvavu.
Wonderful. Time to find out if we have a winning
Combination.
absolutely topper, and we have found your blank point. Tipping point, yes, indeed. That was the last one there. Some great answers and great game. And I hope you enjoyed this game of Box Clever.
I did. That was really exciting. When I looked into a video of it after you showed me an early tech demo, I did not get far enough into the video before my wander to actually see a full game. But no, that's actually quite exciting when I've seen a game in motion.
Yeah, the TV show doesn't do the best job at selling its product, but actually doing it as a Discord game like this, it really gets great moments out of it, especially early on.
Is the board auto-generated, or is that the standard board?
This was one of the... well, technically, I saw 4 boards across the YouTube videos I saw. One of them was only ever used on the demonstration screen, was never actually played on. But there are 3 grids that you can play on. This one was the one that was featured on most episodes. Then there was this one that came up, I think, in like semi-finals, that kind of thing. Of course, we had the music, and the cursor gets a bit broken. And then the finals had this grid layout. Very different. So yeah, got 3 different layouts that you can play on, and all of you out there absolutely feel free to play and host games with this, because I have just I've made it available on the web, and you can play it, host it, all from the same web page. boxclever.hbweb.co.uk. Go and give it a go and see how it all plays out and host your own games. And someone asked earlier about does it require a minimum number of players or whatever? No, you can just have it be a 1v1 game if you want. You can have it be a 6v6 game if you wanted to. It'll just accept players up to however many you feel like you want to join the game. And if you want to move them around on the teams, you just click their names and they move teams like that. It's very simple, and
that's perfect.
And they've also got help windows and things that tell you how it all works, and also a quick breakdown of the rules if you're not familiar with how Box Clever works as well. So it's all there. And yeah, you could do Mario Party 1v3 if you wanted to do stacked games, if you wanted to play against a chasing Box Clever person or something, like a Box Cleverer. Don't know if that makes sense, but you could do that if you wanted to stack the game against someone in some way. Maximum challenge is 8 players per team, everyone answering and controlling at the same time. Yes. I'm just wondering if this game would work with more than 2 teams on a slightly bigger grid, if that could possibly work, but I don't know how boxing in would work when you've got multiple opponents to try and box in. That's a thought experiment for future if you wanted to go a bit crazy with it, but for now we'll leave it as this. Thank you again, players, for playing this game of Box Clever. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, Ash. You've made an old man very happy.
Well, do enjoy, and feel free to experiment with it as well afterwards if you want to. Take care, and we'll see you later on in the week for other streams and that, hopefully. And see you later.
Absolutely. Cheers, Ash.
Thank you. Cheerio.
Thank you.
Bye.
And we'll see you on your stream tomorrow, Topper.
Will you?
I'll be around. I probably won't be interactive, but I'll certainly be watching.
Awesome. See you there.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So that there is how it all plays out with Box Clever, and that was a hell of a game to play out on for Box Clever. Great game there. So have fun. And I need to play the music again. Sorry, just let me play the music again because it's good music. Da-da-da! Oh, so good. It's so good. Get that on the sound. I really should. I should get some of these sounds on the soundboard, Chris. Really should do. Right. Let's get over to Marbles and finish this stream off. I need to actually launch Steam back up because I closed it down earlier. Let's close this stream down. Box Clever on the dance floor. It's not murder on the dance floor, although there's a lot of red on the grid. What else is going on this week? As I said, Topper is going to be hosting tomorrow evening on his channel another quizzical evening with the Diamond. I think it was being mentioned earlier that the Diamond is going to be featured tomorrow evening over there. On Friday, I haven't got a firm plan on what's happening on Friday, but I think we'll be able to fill it in with an actual game of Relativity rather than an outright game posing as Relativity, because I have a pack by Alex in the works, so we may be playing that on Friday evening at 8 p.m, the game of Relativity. And I'm also umming and ahhing as to whether to say that the Friday stream is the final stream of the season or not, because the next Wednesday would be the literal final day before I head down to my parents to then head to the airport to go over to the States and do States stuff. And I'll also be working on that Wednesday as well, so I'm umming and ahhing as to whether or not I should do a stream on the Wednesday or not, because it could just be very busy then. So Friday, this stream could potentially be the final episode, final stream of this season, of season 11, in which case there will be a Doot draw and all that kind of stuff going on with it. I need to fix still some of the Doot values from a couple of games that didn't count the Doot values out. I'll need to do that by Friday. Outside of that, yeah, Wednesday may or may not happen, but then after that, it's definitely not happening for me because I'll be on holiday for another 2 weeks over in the States. I might do some random streams in places, but they won't be actual quiz streams. And then when I come back from the States, we will start with season 12 of Quiz Night, and hopefully, if I can get my arse in gear, I'll sort out a schedule while I'm away. I can ask people to write some questions while I'm away and get them proofed while I'm away, and then we can actually start season 12 with an actual schedule and actual scheduled quiz content. It's an interesting concept, but I think it might work. Schedule, yeah, possibly. I do need to do duel at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it, but yeah, duel needs to happen soon. What's going on with this window? Let me change the size of it a bit and hopefully it fits. It's not fitting for some reason, and I don't know why. Ash puts the Doot into Sue Kingsman. Something like that. Right. We did only track last, so let's do a Matt the Ref track next. And we're going to go with... I think that one's okay. 23% elimination rate, not too bad. We'll go with that one. We'll pick that track out, and I can leave Discord now as well. Goodness me, what a novel concept! Exclamation mark play. You know what I need to do right now. As noises happen, Zeus.
Less than 3, Belgium.
Absolutely, Belgium. Great pick. Yeah, it was a good pick. Are we playing that then? Are we playing that as we go down? As we go down the track, I think that's probably a good call. Let's get Gustav up because of you. Because of you, Zeus. We will get that playing on loop. I don't know if I can do it on loop, but we'll try. But yeah, we'll definitely get the official music video up and pause it there, because that's where it all leads in. Australia was robbed! Yeah. It was a good one. Australia was definitely a good one as well. They did not deserve getting as few points as they got, but it's what it is, unfortunately. It echoes. We'll get off of Eurovision eventually, folks, don't worry. Score repeating is very much the case that that was just crazy. Right. This has been a hell of a stream, hasn't it? What with me going 500 words a minute in final round of Outright, and then hosting a game of Box Clever, and then playing Outright, and not quite getting all the way to the end. It's been a weird stream, and so that I did see that news break on my phone during the warm up. I didn't really want to make much of a drawing attention to it, but yeah, it's very sad to see the legend Tina Turner passing. But it is what it is. It's going to be that case now, more and more for us growing up, that we're going to be seeing more of the the sort of the celebrities and legends in our lives passing away over time. It's just that's life, unfortunately. No one is no one can escape the claws of death.
Alessandra is Queen of the Kings, running so fast, beating the wind.
Hey! I mean, that's also a good one from Norway. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Matt. Norway was a great entrant as well. Right, let's get in on this race. 10 seconds left, exclamation mark play, and then we're going to go because of you. Because of you. Because of course, though. Anyway, good luck, here we go. I'll carry on. And it's all because of you. As we go down the first funnel. Yeah, I don't have a hat. That's the thing I'm missing, is the hat. Colo first exiting, but listing lazily to the left and right. I don't know which way we're actually going. Oh, we are going backwards. Okay. Don't know what that is all about as well. We've got a portal of some description. Brand new Halo and Colo in the lead right now. Making a good path across that. ABB finding the way off the track. Oh, portal time. Which is the right way? I have no idea, but brand new Halo's portaling somewhere. I don't know where. Proogs has fallen off the track. Dogfish and Shadowmane, Colo and Ralph they've gone somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, that's that one there. That's not the right way, folks. Benzie, oh, hello. A couple have found the right way here. Shadow, Natter, Ralph, and Benzie have found the right route. Heading down the final curve here. Is it going to be Shadowmane? Oh, well, we've still got a lottery machine to deal with first. It's not all lost. I'll carry on. Car then, Shadow. Need to go all the way around the outside. Going the hard way here. Ralph sort of going the hard way. Finding their way now. Taking the lead. Down the narrow path. There's no overtaking here. It's kind of a done deal at this point, isn't it? I think Ralph is going to be our first finisher. If you've got enough speed. There we go! Ralph is our first finisher. Followed by Shadowmane a couple of seconds behind. Then Benzie, then Natter, then brand new Halo. World got me going crazy. Well, this is a very interesting situation for Mark. You are going an incredibly long way round, and also, you're failing to find the hole. I think you might need to see a doctor. Moving on! Score heading down again, Puzzle heading down again, but is that the right route? I don't know. Can you find the right route? I need to go back to the music and bring the music back again. There. Yeah, good enough. Score getting hit by the flames. So I guess we're left with people in the lottery machine. Where are the names gone? There they are. Wonder where the names are gone. I pressed the key. That's what happened. So at the back of the pack still in, we've got Oren and Chris M. Dixon in the lottery machine. Chris finding the way out. Yellowtail going the hard way through these cones. Zeus doing the same. Chris also doing the same. Are trying to find their way around the outside. There we go. That's the way. Although you don't want to be too fast here. And as we go into the tight pipe, it looks like it's going to be Yellowtail, but you do have to survive. Can you get in time? Yeah, I think you got it. There we go. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if you go too fast, you get punished, but also is kind of a done deal at that point. Because of you! Oh, such a great track. Such a great track, honestly. Vote like Monaco because it overtakes. Hey, it's probably going to be wet. That makes it interesting. That makes it interesting. Vote Belgium. You have 20 votes to your name right now. If you would like to vote for Belgium, call 0900. No, don't, because you have to text the number in the UK. Or something. I don't care. Anyway. Oh, we're at the end of the track. We might as well play the track out. I guess so, yeah. There we go. Gustav, absolutely amazing rendition there. So, Ralph is going to be getting a spin here. So, let's go to... You've done quite well tonight, Ralph. You got some places in both games of Outright, and you're getting a spin right now. So, let's see what we can get for you. Bring the camera over like that. And... Oh, hello. Here we go. The wheel is slightly out of kilter tonight, but we'll see how it goes. And 25,000. 25,000 for Ralph there. Apparently, I've tightened the nut a bit too tight now, but hey, there you go. 25,000 to Ralph. Another tidy sum for you. And at the back of the pack, we have got Swiftwolf Yellowtail. Let's get Yellowtail a spin right now.
Tight nuts really are a plan.
I mean, you need to tighten the nuts on the wheels, certainly. Otherwise, they fall off. Not a good idea. What have we got for you, Yellowtail? Not too bad at all. 10,000 for you. 20,000 to the jackpot. Nice and simple. And hey, it's your first 10,000. Always like giving people their first doots on the wheel there. So, 10,000 to you. And yeah, it's a generosity wedge. It's not the most generous generosity wedge, but it is a generosity wedge nonetheless. Have you given down his seasonal doot? I don't know, actually. Does Quitty Dan have doots? I've got to go to the leaderboard now these days, don't I, rather than querying it. No, I think he's actually earned some doots, hasn't he? Yeah, he's actually earned some doots. He's up to 90,000. So, I don't know if I should rescind some doots or not, but he has actually earned some doots this season. So he has more than one. I think he's sort of stockpiling them for the next 90,000 seasons. Something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that is bringing us to a close tonight. On Friday, I think we're going to be playing some Relativity, courtesy of a pack by Alex. And I have been looking through a few of the questions already, so I guess I'm going to be the proofer for that one, if I can find time to finish the rest off. Do we have anyone to raid into tonight? Quiz show category, it's going to be me. It is just me. Excuse you, Twitch. I did not give you permission to make noise. Who is live in my follower list? Let's have a look. Anyone worth following? Or are we just going to call it there? There's not many currently on in my follower list. I don't think... Prey was live earlier, you say? Is Prey on? Is Prey still on? No, Prey's not on anymore right now, though you have reminded me I should have given him a shout out earlier when I did mention, but give Prey a follow. He does Colour of Money every now and then, and doing a bit more general gameplay stuff recently with League of Legends and PUBG and Tarkov. Yeah, he does quiz streams every now and then, every now and then he does. But tomorrow evening is going to be Topper. Do give Topper a follow. Oh, I was doing Quiz Kit. That's the Quiz Kit is the Twitch extension for doing very simple quizzes. It does the job, but it's yeah. It's no outright, I'll say that. It's no outright. But it is, yeah, Twitch capable extension for quizzy stuff. So yeah, we'll give Ashens a raid. So raid Ashens, and what shall we raid with? What shall we say? Question, I don't know. What shall we raid with? Box Clever. Yeah, sure. I wonder if he'll actually know that one. We'll go with Box Clever. Box Clever. If I can type, which also helps. So Box Clever we're going to raid with. Take care, have a good one. I'll see you on Friday with probably Relativity and I don't know what else, but we'll see you soon. And it's the end of the season soon, folks. See you later. Bye!